Welcome back to another explainer. Today, we're jumping right into something I like to call the divine drift. It's this absolutely fascinating mythological narrative that literally bridges the vast geography of India. We're going to be tracking a journey that completely defies ordinary explanation. It's a story that ties ancient legend right to physical geography, and it's been passed down for generations.
So let's just dive right into the incredible mystery that's driving our whole explainer today. I mean, how exactly did Krishna's heart travel all the way across India? We're talking about a physical relic making what seems like a completely impossible journey. It's just one of those stories that has totally captivated millions of people for centuries.
And this really gets to the heart of the spatial paradox we're looking at. So on one hand, you have Dwarka in Gujarat, which is way out there on the western coast. That's where Lord Krishna actually lived his earthly life. But then, thousands of kilometers away on the eastern coast, you have Puri in Odisha, which is where his heart is said to be enshrined today. Like, how in the world does a physical piece of a deity travel across an entire subcontinent? Well, to understand how this all went down, we have to go back to the very end of Krishna's time on Earth. After living in the mortal realm for exactly 125 years, his journey was finally coming to a close. He retreated to this quiet forest just to meditate, and really, that set the stage for a deeply unexpected transition. Okay, so picture this. That peaceful meditation in the forest suddenly leads to a tragic mistake. While Lord Krishna is resting, a hunter named Jara comes through the foliage, and, mistaking the meditating deity for a deer, Jara actually looses an arrow. Obviously, the realization of what he just did sparks pure panic, and the hunter immediately rushes over to Krishna's side in absolute horror. But here is the wild part. In the face of this fatal mistake, there was absolutely no anger. None. Krishna was already fully aware of his destiny. So, in this profound moment of peace, he actually forgives the hunter right then and there. And with that incredible act of ultimate forgiveness, he officially leaves his mortal body behind. Right, so now we get to the truly inexplicable anomaly. After Krishna's passing, it falls to Arjuna to perform the final rites, and as the cremation pyre is burning, the physical form is naturally consumed by the flames. Except for one thing. Miraculously, Krishna's heart remains completely untouched by the fire. It literally would not burn. So what on earth do you do with a sacred relic that just defies fire? Well, Arjuna actually receives specific divine instructions. Following those orders, he takes the unburnt heart, places it on a simple wooden plank, and releases it into the sea. And honestly, here is the wondrous answer to our geographic puzzle. That simple wooden plank, carrying its sacred cargo, drifted all the way across the ocean currents and eventually washed up on the distant shores of Puri. Arriving safely in Odisha, this legendary artifact is revered today under a very specific name, the Brahma Padarth. That basically translates to the sacred unburnt heart of Lord Krishna. The big takeaway here is how a physical remnant of a deity transformed into this foundational religious artifact. It gives so much cultural weight to that massive geographical puzzle we started with. But you might be wondering, how does it get from a sandy beach into the heart of a major temple? Well, it all started with King Indradumna, who had this incredibly powerful, divine dream. Through this vision, he was explicitly instructed to build the grand idol of Jagannath. And the ultimate directive was super clear. The Brahma Padarth had to be placed safely inside that very idol. And amazingly, that's exactly where it's believed to rest to this very day. You know, it really is a testament to how enduring this narrative is. It's so captivating that it's actually made a seamless jump into the digital age. This timeless myth is featured as trivia in the modern app game Mosaic World. It's just a fascinating reminder of how these ancient, sweeping narratives of destiny and drifting relics still resonate, enough to be played by people right on their phones today. So, as we wrap up this explainer on the miraculous journey of Krishna's heart, we're kind of left with this lingering thought. I mean, we've just tracked a sacred relic from a fiery pyre across sweeping ocean currents and straight into a king's divine dream. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other legendary artifacts might still be hidden out there, just drifting through the tides of history, waiting to be found?